Hello everyone, and before we start this video, I just want to say real quick that Juan and I want to do more with this and not become complacent. So, we promise that we are going to have some new stuff coming. We're going to get some new stuff in the works. Both of our schedules have just been like ridiculously crazy with it being the end of the semester and kind of just figuring out what we want to do with everything and all of this. So, don't worry. We're not like slowly dying out. We're just trying to figure out everything and get everything under control. So we do plan in this new year that we are going to kind of hit this a little harder than we have been. But that also comes with help from you guys because we can't do it alone. So after you listen to this episode, please go down to the comments and put whatever you want to see us do, and we will consider it. I don't know, that was kind of on a whim. I thought about that on my way over here.
Yeah, no. Nah, I could have just not been here, honestly. You could have just said that and been like, all right. And then, oh, by the way, Juan was late, so I just went ahead and pre-recorded this. Yeah, no, that'd be much appreciated. Don't be afraid to share it. I mean, if it's something you like, then I share stuff that I like. I talk about stuff that I like all the time here.
Yeah.
And I share that stuff with you guys, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, say I'm watching something new, I'm like, oh, that's exciting. I love this new thing.
Yeah.
And
I will
doesn't make it weird that it's just that some of y'all might know us or just sharing is sharing.
Share it. And
if you like it, of course, really.
Yeah, and let us know
how we can make it better.
Exactly.
What we're doing.
What you guys would like to see. And we do have a lot of original stuff coming y'all's way that is going to be really fun.
Yeah, we have it all written. The thing is that we have all like written down.
We have a lot of stuff like planned. We just haven't made it practical yet.
Yeah, we haven't executed
and we need to execute it. But we do plan to do that. 2020 is Small Talk's year.
Mm-hmm.
Small Talk big year.
And 2019 isn't even over yet.
Facts.
So
Small Talk big year. So now on with the rest of the video. And we're going to pretend like this is a second message.
Yeah, and then Jack can put in like a little
now he can
music
put in the intro
tune or something, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk with the Big Boys. I'm Nate.
I'm Juan.
That was a pretty wacky intro that we just did.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We're being totally candid with y'all. We just that message that y'all heard at the beginning of this episode before the intro played, we just did that.
Yeah, it was very consecutive.
It was very consecutive.
It was immediate into...
It's the same recording. We're going to give Diego so much work.
Into Diego just does audio. Diego just makes sure we sound crispy while he
Jack's eating... Not Jack. Diego's eating so much sushi
Jack
right now.
and Diego aren't the same person.
I know.
This is how many...
I know. What episode is this? 28?
29,
Jack and Diego aren't the same.
28, 29. In dog years would be dead.
Wait, so we haven't
My
been
dog
paying...
was 28. It wouldn't...
It wouldn't be alive.
Yeah, backtrack to that.
If Luna was 30.
Let's talk about how dog years... No. Keep going. What were you going to say?
So we haven't been paying one person each month?
No, you've been paying me, and I haven't been giving money to either of them.
So I've given you $40 every month.
I was like, I told you to keep it on the low how much that we were paying them, so they wouldn't catch on that I wasn't paying them.
That they weren't getting anything.
Diego's O face. Whoa.
Bro, he's like, I can't afford this sushi I'm eating.
But what's it called? Yeah, no. I forgot what I was talking about. Anyways.
But we're back. It's been a while since we recorded. It's been more than a week since last time we recorded.
It's been a full while.
It's been a full while.
Like a while is a good word
for that.
Not
a hot minute. I'd say a minute.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Got my thumb.
You showed me that the other day.
Yeah. I mean, the knife, the Rockwell hardness is more than my nail, you know,
my little thumbnail, my fingy meat.
On Jerry Rig, everything, he tries the little pen thing and it's different numbers. Yeah, so the knife's definitely harder than my nail. So I was slicing and it just sliced through my nail. I was like, I thought my ivory was, you know, stronger than that.
Are they ivory? Are nails ivory?
I don't know what it is on humans. It's like keta. It's in the same thing that's in your hair.
Is it ketamine?
Not ketamine. It's something. I forget what it is.
But no, a lot's happened since last time we recorded. I did a stand-up show.
Yeah.
That y'all came and saw on Sunday. Unfortunately, we didn't record it, or else y'all would have been able to see it. But it was also an open mic, so I don't know how.
Also, you were the first person to go.
Yeah.
So it's like we couldn't even have like if we had got there at the same time. Yeah, there was just no. Because like go watch. We got there right on time as he was going on, basically.
Yeah. Juan, Diego, and Jack walked in almost as soon as I went up.
Yeah. The host was saying some weird shit about her
About her what?
Her coochie. That was hard to walk in on.
That was rough to walk in on.
But we walked in and we found you, and she was like, unless you can sit anywhere that's not reserved, unless and I was like, I know. Yeah, and you were sitting in the reserve table, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sit right.
That was one getting up on the high chair.
Hey, there's plenty more. Hey, Diego, you want to have a seat? And then we're just all there in the VIP.
Y'all big bodied the VIP section.
It's like 10 feet in the air. Like we got to look down on the comedians, which is really
insane
hard.
How high those chairs were.
Yeah, because you can talk when you laugh, it will travel downwards, so the comedian gets.
He gets it later.
It's an auditory thing. You
wouldn't understand
if you're in the business. Yeah, it's something that I wouldn't want to explain. Because like if I explain it, then it's like, you guys would be bored, because I know so much about it.
I just opened that with one hand.
Classic. I can probably look at the spike in the audio
and find where it was. It's right there. What?
Yeah, bro.
It's that little boy?
Yeah. Anyways.
Dang, that wasn't as loud as I wanted it to. But what have you been up to this week?
Since I got tunnel vision now.
Oh?
Well, because
like metaphorical tunnel vision?
No. Like when I'm when I'm like making sushis, I'm looking at rolls all night. Like if I have a night shift, I'm just making rolls all night, and I look at this one spot like a lot. So when I look up, I'm like, what? Like it's like I can focus really hard on and everything. It's like my peripheral got
like you zero
bigger. Yeah, my peripheral got bigger. So like right now I can see you. Just tunnel vision, just straight up tunnel vision, because I've been looking at something at a fixed spot for so long so I'm trying to look up more during my shift. And
is it kind of like whenever
stuff?
Is it kind of like whenever you have like a hoodie on or like a hat, and then you take it off and you're just like,
yeah, basically.
Damn.
I was like, yeah,
I can't see.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a confession.
That's how you always say this. You always have something to say. I have a relievance.
I have something to say that, who knows, could change the course of our relationship. Take it in.
I'll think about it.
Think about it. Actually, no, I'll do it now. I've already started. I've already put the tension's already high enough. So have you been watching Disney Plus?
I wouldn't say be watching, because I'd be working, but
would you be yanking Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been yanking Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So I too have only been yanking Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And
a short time. That's what the definition of yank is. Short amount of time watched.
A short amount of time watched.
Yeah.
I only really have watched,
because that's people don't know that term sometimes.
Exactly. Some people are boomers and don't get it.
Yeah, that's something a boomer would say. Because people who say that wouldn't say. Anyways. Okay. Nate.
So, here's my confession. I've really only just been watching like The Mandalorian, and then
I'm caught up with that.
A movie from here to there.
What movie?
This is not my confession. Are you just trying to deep dive into what I've been watching?
Avatar.
You watched Avatar?
No, I'm saying, did you?
Oh, no, I haven't seen Avatar since I saw it when it came out in theaters.
Me neither. That's kind of like, we're on the same page. Like, should I watch it?
I'm gonna be kind of honest. I have little to no desire to watch it again.
Right? Because like it has a distinct memory.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
I've seen it.
I know the day. Like we had like McDonald's for on the way there, and it was IMAX too. It was the first and only IMAX movie I've ever seen.
I think the only IMAX movie I've ever seen was Transformers 2: Revenge of the Fallen.
It starts with one thing. Yeah. So what's your confession?
But now that you've got me hyped on Avatar, I remember too the day that we went and saw Avatar. It was on my birthday.
Really?
And I had to stop mid Lego set. So it's building.
It starts with one block.
One block. And then we had to go, and then I was like, okay, that's Avatar.
Now let me get back to
my Lego set. But yeah, I don't have
Avatar.
any desire to watch it. But anyways, my confession. So the other day on Friday, I went to the UT game. Texas won, of course. And then later, there's this town outside of Austin called Georgetown, and like their little downtown area, the square, they do like a Christmas lighting every year after like the day after Thanksgiving.
Lights.
Yeah, lights and stuff. And so I went with a couple of my theater friends, And before, because the way it was lined up, the game ended and we got back to Georgetown at like 45 minutes before before the lighting was.
The game?
Which game?
The game?
The big game?
The game don't ever stop, playa.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, bro. The game doesn't end. If you can get that through your... Anyways.
I've just been handed something. Okay. I've just been handed a bulletin.
And hey, if the Wii U broken,
that
Diego
don't stop Diego. I'm so mad.
Wow.
I'm impressed. I'm
It's
impressed.
an Amazon gift. I sent something to Diego, and I sent him a gift from Amazon, and I put a message, and we're not gonna read the message, but it's a physical, basically. It's a
physical gag.
It's a physical
Literally.
gag. Like, yeah, he can just give this to somebody, like what he did to you. He just pass it to you, and he just has that.
Mad.
Amazon printed that.
Amazon went, really?
And then they put it in the box and then gave it to Diego.
Damn it. But
highlight.
So we had like 45 minutes to kill after the game didn't end, because apparently the game never stopped, playa. And I was ignorant for not knowing that.
Yeah.
That's on me. But while we're waiting, my friend Ishmael, whom you've met.
Yeah, I have.
He's been grinding out Disney Plus and watching like a bunch of like the older shows that he watched when he was a kid. And so I asked him, because it has like the originals thing
yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, because I saw the High School Musical.
I knew it was
TV
gonna be
show.
about High School Musical. I made that connection at the very end of your story, and I was gonna interrupt you and say something, but I was like, I'll wait till he keeps talking. And
I'll
then
wait
you
till
immediately
it's
said
confirmed.
So when I thought about it is immediately when you said High School Musical. Wow.
Wow.
I had no time to like actually think
I'm
of
so
a
upset.
predetermined. So what do you think about it then?
Well, here's the thing.
I don't know what to. I don't know how to feel.
I know. I had asked him. I was like, have you watched the High School Musical show? And he went, I mean, yeah, I watched the first episode. He was like, it's kind of good, and I didn't believe him, and neither my other friends believed him, and so we watched the first episode as a joke, just riffing on it, just ripping into it, and we weren't able to finish the episode. We got about halfway through the episode before we had to leave, and so we left, and we were just like doing our thing around the square, and my friend Noah and I were kind of like looked at each other periodically, and we went, do we kind of want to go back and finish High School Musical?
High School Musical, like after.
Yeah, we were like, are we going back to Chris's and finishing High School Musical after we eat?
Wow.
And he was like, I think so. And so we went back and watched all of the episodes they had available.
How many?
There are 4 currently.
How long are they each?
30 minutes. So it's like a typical.
Damn. And what?
Show.
What is it? What can it even be about?
So what it is, because I feel like a lot of people don't know. A lot of people are dogging on it without knowing what it actually is.
They're not informed on it.
They're not informed on it because they think it's just a High School Musical reboot.
They think it's just a High School Musical reboot.
Yeah, but they don't know. Anyways,
it's a High School Musical reboot.
It is a High School Musical reboot. So basically, what the story is it's about the high school where High School Musical was shot. So in this world,
High School Musical is a movie in this world.
Yeah, in this movie, High School Musical is still a movie, so it doesn't take place in like the same universe. And so this woman gets hired as the school's new drama teacher, and she was in the original High School Musical. That's like her character was.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she was like a featured dancer in the High School Musical movie. And so she learns that
there's a lot of connection to High School Musical at this high school. Why did she want to go back to I don't know. Such an interesting.
So she learns that the high school where the film was shot has never put on a production of the stage show.
What an intricate thing to just be a High School Musical reboot.
And so that's what the whole show is about, that's like that year's musical is they put on High School Musical, and that's kind of like the overarching plot is just them putting on this show. But then like the main plot is between these two characters, Ricky and Nene, and they dated for a while. Like they had like their sophomore year they had dated, but then over the summer they took a break while Nene went to like a theater camp because she's a theater kid and Ricky's not. And so it's insane. Yeah, keep up. Are you taking notes over there? Okay. So they took a break, and while she was at theater camp, she met somebody. She met a dude. Yeah.
This is
Keep
just
that.
as like full
It's insane.
as regular high school was. Like that's too much.
Yeah. And
You
so
relax.
So they come back, and he finds out. She's like, "Oh, you got a new beau," and he's pissed. And so that's exactly what you need to write down. That's the premise of the show. And so this guy that she met is another theater boy.
Okay.
And so he was like, "Yo, babe, we're gonna audition and we're gonna be Troy and Gabriella." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, yes,
I want to be Gabriella.
I want to be Gabriella." And Ricky's having none of it. Ricky's fuming, and he's like, "You know what I need to do? I need to go audition for High School Musical
to be
Droy,
to
be boy,
and Gab
and Gab."
So Droy and Gab.
So he runs in late, like every male protagonist, because he's so quirky.
Yeah.
Runs in late, auditions, gets the part.
Isn't that? Oh, I'm late.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a funny quirk?
And it's so
it wouldn't.
Yeah. Like you wouldn't
just
do
late.
that. I'm just late all the time.
And it's
I'm just
like,
not punctual.
Why is that just? Be on time to things. I do be late though.
I was late here.
Yeah.
I am late here.
I sent that kidding in the Instagram post. I said, "Hey,
you were like, don't be late.
Don't be late." And then look, you actually were late.
I actually was late.
Nah.
But yeah, and so he ends up getting Troy and she ends up getting Gabriella. So she's like,
"Oh, wow."
She's like, "Why are you here?" And he's like, you kind of know why."
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like the whole plot is just him trying to get her back. But it's
and then there's just High School Musical going on.
Yeah, and then there's just High School Musical going on.
Has there been any singing that's original to the show?
Yes, but it's not like musical like it's not like two characters will be having a scene and then they start singing.
Oh.
It's the only time that it's been singing is like a character's like written a song or something.
Oh.
Cuz Nini she writes songs. And so that's really the only time.
Okay.
They haven't sung anything that isn't High School Musical.
Well, now I kind of want to give it a chance because it was kind of a deep synopsis, but I mean,
I was a pretty deep, and I'm sorry for going that deep into it, but I just really enjoyed it. Surprisingly,
we'll put a skip to button.
Yeah.
After Nate's, if you don't want to hear Nate talk about High School Musical,
but dude, it is surprisingly really good. Because first off, they cast like.
I mean, I guess Disney has the money to hire who they need to hire to make something good.
Yeah, but
for their original, it'd be kind of stupid if their originals weren't good. Yeah, you know, like The Mandalorian was just
okay.
Ass.
Yeah,
like,
if it wasn't as good as it is. But what I liked is that they cast believable teenagers. Like,
really?
One of the first lines that one of the main characters says, he's like, "All right, junior year, like what's gonna be different?"
Whoops, I keep tapping the mic,
and I keep burping. But he's like, "Junior year, what's gonna be different?" And I was like, "Oh, I believe that these two kids are juniors." Like they
sound like juniors, yeah.
And I don't know, they just like, there are moments where I'm just like, "Oof, that's high school." Like that's really, or especially like high school theater.
Well, damn, maybe I won't watch it then.
But I don't want to be reminded of that shit. I think you should give it a chance. They also cover like
no, it was a good time. It was just like it's just a lot of clutter, you know, for a show is what.
Yeah,
I mean. Yeah, because high school theater was a good time, but
it was a good time.
It was just like yeah, really, that's really all you can. But no, yeah, but just because sometimes keeping up with that stuff is exhausting, even if it's just in a. But I mean, it sounds pretty interesting.
I think you should give it a chance. They also,
I just want to give any Disney Plus exclusive a chance. Cause it's like why not? I don't know.
Because it's not like amazing, like zero flaws. Like there are some flaws. It's just an easy, fun show to watch.
I mean, and you wanted to go finish it when you left somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of says something.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. And I am not a fan of Disney Plus's weekly releases for both that and The Mandalorian.
Kind of smart, but kind of dumb because like people can just wait till it's out completely and then get the trial and then never use it again if they want to just watch The Mandalorian.
Like it just delays it, and you kind of punish the people.
I just haven't had time to use Disney Plus.
I haven't had That's really like the only thing. That's really the only thing I've used it for is that show and The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
and then Snow Dogs, which I found was on Disney Plus.
I watched Even Stevens.
You told me that. You told me
you
watched Even
I think
Stevens.
that and the two things I've watched were Even Stevens and oh God, I think I've only seen
Even Stevens.
No, The Mandalorian. I watched The Mandalorian
with Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
we can't talk about Baby Yoda 3 episodes in a row.
Yeah, that's a little much.
That's
keeping it in the family.
That's keeping it in the family. We went to
that'd be my catchphrase in a sitcom.
That's keeping it in the family.
That's keeping it in the family.
And then like
and like the crowd loses their
and they go
mind.
Crazy. But then like for the series finale, that's the last line you say. Like you look to the camera.
That's keeping it in the family.
No, like the house is empty because y'all are moving, and then like you're about to close the door and you just go, "That's keeping it in the family."
Yeah, like
it's very somber,
and it's like we lost the house. It was being like we're losing it, like we're never gonna own it again, and we can't give it to any of our family. They can't afford it, and then we're just somberly.
You're like, that's keeping it in the family.
But the person who buys it turns out to be really.
It's like
cool.
like the person that buys it's like a long lost family member who's like rich.
Yeah, he's just
like,
and then it just ends.
And then it's like, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Wow.
Guys, thank you so much for listening.
That was I just want to that's a good show.
You know what? Let's write that. Let's write that.
There you go. That's keeping in the family.
Imagine that pitch is just
so we just he talk has this about
catchphrase, but he has this catchphrase, but then at the end it's the last line of the show.
And it has the same tune to Papa John's.
Yeah, and they're like, so like what happens in the middle? Like what's the actual plot of the show? And they're like, we don't know.
Papa John's the man who ate 40 pizzas in 30 days, you ask? Is that what you asked?
Is that what you wanted?
That's
and they're
what
like,
I heard.
They're like, no. And they're like, well, Papa John's is in the show.
Dude.
He's already on board.
That's crazy, though. 40 pizzas in 30 days. How do
you do that? Is it crazy? Are they full pizzas? Do we know?
Yeah. That he'd eat like 4 a day. I don't know. He's eating a pizza a day at least. More. I know more for sure.
I was about to say every like third day he'd have to eat 2. Do you think there were days he missed a pizza and he'd have to eat 3 in one day?
That's what I'm saying. Like he could have. What if he had 40 in like a week and then the rest he just kind of dieted?
Because you know, like whenever you're like working out and you miss it, like you miss a day and you're like, I just got to go double hard tomorrow, and that day is rough.
Yeah.
You're at the gym for 2 hours because you gotta be going double hard.
Sorry.
I don't like that we're watching Diego play Mario 3D World.
It's just this challenge is so bad, dude. Game Night with the Big Boys crossover episode. Wow. That's crazy.
Yo, I can't believe we have the cast of Game Night with the Big Boys. Juan and Nate
here
right now. That's our second guest. Please
That'd be our third. No playing. Man, I think we're ready. We're due for a new guest.
We are due for a new guest. Give us suggestions if we should
and guess who? Who's next?
Who is next?
Juan and Nate.
We're gonna have from Game Night.
From
Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda. The breathtaking
documentary Legend of Zelda.
That I love doing that. That was so fun, actually. Let's make one.
It was. Yeah, we need to
seriously.
No, our next one is gonna be you playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. And hating it.
No.
And just hating it.
Dude, I will play the intro. I'll play. I'll try it, and just for fun, just to have fun, because I do kind of genuinely want to feel what I would feel like playing, and I don't have to buy it, and I'd rather do that.
I'd rather just do that than.
Are you busy later? Is what I'm trying to say.
Do you want to play Sword?
Are you busy?
Are you busy later? After my test, we'll play Sword. After your test, we'll play Sword.
Exactly.
I'm not taking your test, dude. This Mario 3D World walked so Mario Odyssey could run. And I'm gonna say,
can I get amen?
Can I get an amen? Can I get amens?
No way. That was too Diego pulled the wackest. I don't even.
We need to stop watching him play Mario 3D
like, that
World.
Was actually crazy. Wow.
We can't watch him play Mario because we both got impressed.
I thought Diego was bad at platform.
He is bad at platforms.
God.
We can't watch this.
Yeah, sorry. Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Are you keeping track of time? I actually don't. I forgot to set my timer today.
I think we'll just end. I think this will just end when it ends. I have a sword right now. That's kind of just all I'm keeping track of is my sword.
Okay, that's a good thing to keep track of because it's always good to have an escape route.
Oh,
let's say if somebody were to come in right now, you'd have a sword in your hand.
I'm being 100% serious. Most places I go, I think about that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, if something goes down,
That's
like,
Cap, brother.
where do I?
That's why you went to Cap City.
That's why you went to Cap City, bro.
You can go ahead and blur out the name of the city that he's capping at. But
I didn't cap. There was no cap at Cap City.
Yeah. Space Odyssey. And I was like,
I was about to say, think about it.
Yeah, you have an escape route.
Yeah, like, and I think that's just because I'm paranoid. But yeah, everywhere I'm at, I'm like, okay, if something goes down,
I have a sword in my hand.
I have a sword in my hand. Say what you want about me, bro.
I have a sword and shield.
But I do have a sword and shield in my hand.
And you're like, hey, do you want to play this? And the guy doesn't shoot you.
And I'm like, oh, he's like, oh, can I use shield? I want that.
You can
legendary.
open carry your sword.
Can I really?
Yeah.
Can I?
Texas.
Did you know you can ask for a trial by combat?
Really?
They never took that out. So Juan.
So are you free? What are you doing?
What are you doing later?
Are you free after my test?
Are you free? But dude, do you not do that? Do you not think when you're somewhere you're like, if
no, I
goes
do.
Down,
I totally do that. Yeah, that's not weird at all.
Okay, good. Because my a lot of people, some people are more extreme than others. My my best friend is a firefighter, and he had like his situational awareness is insane. To the point where like he doesn't like sitting with his like back to things. So like if we're at a restaurant, he'll have to sit like towards the wall.
Really?
So he can see everything.
That's a little too much though.
Yeah, you think so?
Actually, maybe it's not. Now that you prompt me by saying, yeah, do you think so?
Now that you called me out.
Wait, no, it kind of makes sense.
Say what you want. It kind of makes
yeah, because like he'll be ready whenever,
whenever he needs to be.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he'll never need to be, but he'll be ready.
He will be.
That's kind of interesting to think about.
I want to touch the pop filter. I don't know why I've never touched it.
You've never touched the pop filter before?
I've never touched your pop filter before. I've touched my pop filter before.
It's nice. It's nice little foamy.
It
bouncing.
It's
that's one of the nicest textures to feel and eat.
Is foam? Wait, eat?
No, the texture.
Oh,
of foam,
I thought you.
But like not eat the foam, like soft, like this type of. Because you've had something that's like that soft before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cotton candy. I don't like.
I'm saying it feels nice to your hand, but that's like fake. You can't eat that.
Yeah.
But the same.
Bro, what?
The same. Wait, I've been eating
pop filters, dog.
But yeah, no.
Don't look at the Wii U.
Yeah.
I was promised that we wouldn't have the Wii U today, and I was like, okay, so this is gonna be a good episode.
Jump scared us.
He jump scared us with the Wii U.
Come on,
dude. I've been thinking about that video, Real Sleep, that you showed me the other night.
Oh yeah, from the Local 58. We talked about that on one of the first few podcasts.
Yeah, I think it was the first one, because you showed me the video we talked about in the first one. That one bothered me.
Yeah. You were on the fastest route.
Yeah. That one bothered me, but not as much as the Real Sleep did.
Really?
Real Sleep bothered me.
Did you have any dreams last night? Because that's the point of the thing. Come to think of it,
bro, no. I didn't have any
Apparently,
dreams.
you always dream.
Yeah, I think you do. No, actually, some
even
people...
Even if you say you don't, you just don't remember it.
Oh, is that what it is? Because I was about to say, some people say that they don't dream.
Isn't that kind of F you, though? Like, imagine you come up with that theory... You're just like, no, you just don't remember it.
And they're like, oh,
okay, I guess.
That makes sense.
It's like some people just out here not dreaming.
Isn't it weird that like you can't remember a lot of your dreams? Because I couldn't tell you what I dreamt of last night.
Yeah, I forgot it. But I kept the journal, but I stopped keeping my dream journal.
But then somebody stole your dream journal. I was about to say,
Mr. Electric, have him expelled.
Take him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
But yeah,
let's talk about how Linus wasn't the villain of Star Trek, not Star Trek. And
let's
Lava
talk about
Boy.
how Linus definitely wasn't the villain of Star Trek. We can all agree on that.
Shark Girl and nope, that's not it either.
Shark Girl and Lava Boy.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Beautiful
we
Boy.
Got the Beautiful Boy and Goth Girl.
And Goth Girl. Let's make that instead. That's
called Scott Pilgrim
instead of the sitcom. Let's do right. Beautiful Boy. That's been already made. It's Scott Pilgrim.
It's Scott Pilgrim. I thought about that movie the other day.
Beautiful Boy and Goth Girl.
And Goth Girl
is Scott Pilgrim.
Is just Scott Pilgrim. Isn't it wacky that they don't even end up together at the end?
Yeah, I forgot that happens. Yeah, I forgot that happens.
They don't even end up together. He ends up dating the other girl.
Knives Chow.
Yeah, her.
That did happen. I blocked that out of my memory though.
That was the one movie I've ever watched illegally.
Sir. Incriminating himself. All right, handcuff me, arrest me,
take me. Hey, take me away.
Go ahead,
take
I
me
don't
away.
care. I watched Scott Pilgrim illegally.
Hey, what are you in here for? I watched Scott Pilgrim versus the World illegally on a Wii U.
And how about you? Oh, I ended the podcast. All right. That's it, guys.
Guys, we're gone. Want us to go take a test. Bye.
Bye.